Okay. For some reason, it wasn't. For some reason, it wasn't filming. Filming? It wasn't recording the screen with the game on it, but now it is. So I don't know. But it's all good now.
Yay!
And nothing will go wrong again.
I just looked at my mouse in the recording thing on my second screen, and I was like, okay, let me just move over and close the chat. And then I was like, why isn't my mouse moving over? It's because it's in the recording screen, as where my real mouse is actually on the screen.
No comment.
I don't know if those sentences made sense.
Haha, you think this is the real Quaid? It is.
I was looking at a fake mouse thinking it was my real mouse.
I've done that.
I'm all good now.
We should put like a fake mouse on the recording. Like
Just
the
a
right
picture
size for
of a
like a
mouse.
YouTube video, just as like an Andy Kaufman prank.
That'd be great.
Need some real fake mice.
There's a diagram of my stupidity just on the recording.
We all ready now?
Yep.
All right. We do not have Spark Notes. So who else wants to give us a recap?
I actually don't remember what happened last session.
I could try.
It wasn't
Please do.
super memorable.
I could try. I have
Yes.
bare
I
bones
can
notes.
add.
So
Bones notes.
the very first thing was that we talked to the princess for a while, and then we went shopping before we left. And once we left, we ran into the Kraken, and we ran away. And then we saw Grendel, and we all took a group picture in front of Grendel. And then we stopped at the capital Ixtaka, and the king gave us a feast and some fruit, which made our crew morale go up to 85, which was the first time ever. They were having problems possibly with some people that were still around that shouldn't be around, and we checked out one of them at the mines, and it was not who we thought it was. It was a trading company, and we traded 2 cannons for Valorium, some kind of metal that was rainbows. I can't remember. And then we headed up to Horteca for a friend. That's the bare bones.
We are here.
Did that sheet pop for everybody?
Yes.
I didn't get anything.
No.
I swear I gotta hit like the button like 5 or 6 times sometime just to make absolutely sure.
There we go. We have a chest of that and 2 less cannons.
Just gotta reset one thing here. I had to reload the page just to be annoying.
Little did we know this was the item we needed for the good ending.
Just decided to dump it overboard.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bow.
See, I'd be a complete jerk and say like, no, you needed those 2 specific cannons.
Those cannons were one of a kind.
Oh, music.
But yeah, you came to Horteca. Because friend asked you to. So this episode's name is officially Friend Request.
Yes.
All right. Good night, everybody.
That's the name of the episode. That's the name of the episode. That's it.
Oh God, I'll make a note of it so we don't forget.
Goodbye, guys. I'm gonna retire from D&D because I'm never gonna hear anything else funnier.
We're not topping this. The end.
We've said that about like 5 things so far in this one campaign.
Well, we keep. It's not that they got topped. It's just that a different kind of insanity happened.
Yeah.
And you guys arrive in the small village of Horteca, where you haven't been since I think about July in game.
This is the first Ixotacan village we found.
Oh yeah.
We had a
Captain.
much smaller ship then.
We did. And we were different people.
I can't remember. There was like a village chief here, I think, that we talked to. I don't know that he had a name though.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we
Yeah.
can.
Now.
Okay,
better.
it's good. Okay.
Yeah, there was a village chief that you talked to here briefly, but he wasn't cool enough to rank a name in a picture.
Okay. There was like that, and maybe there was a young child who could speak the language, and that was like our first in with them. I don't know. I might be misremembering that.
There was nobody really easily spoke the language, but there was a little kid that could translate and got pulled into it.
Okay.
We also had the dwarf here for a while.
Yeah, he was stranded because his gnomish guy was in prison in the mine. Oh, the memories. Such wonderful memories.
When we roasted Avalo in general so bad that he just stopped
Good
working.
times.
At that time, we got duped. They accidentally released the Ancient Evil while we were in the middle of the city. Remember that time when Rook shot the King of the Cat people in the head?
We don't talk
Good
about that.
King killer.
I always regret if I hadn't stopped to do that stupid bit, he totally would have grabbed the crown.
Your main regret isn't that you killed him. Your main regret is that you didn't take the fucking crown.
No, I don't regret that. That bit was totally worth it.
That's how Rook became King of Ixataka.
Please no. He already took a finger. Please no.
Finger Slayer.
Rook
All right.
Finger Slayer.
all right, crew. All right, let's go into the village. Let's see if anyone approaches us.
Yeah, is there anybody that like recognizes us?
Well, there's one guy you guys immediately recognize.
What is he doing here?
Doc!
That's shady, motherfucker.
Doc needs to be everywhere.
I've been sitting
Is that
here
kid
on
still with
mute.
him?
She's not immediately with them, but probably.
Quick, Dahlia, moonbeam him.
Why?
He could be evil.
Gloria's gonna go for Doc.
Like, he was taking care of a kid last time. Rest.
He could be evil.
The last
Could
time he tried to betray us.
Oh,
Celia.
So you approach the town and find Doc is already there, distributing free inoculations to the villagers. And Castalia's like, I don't trust him, you guys.
Gore wants to see if he's a vampire.
Take him down right now. Alas, you do not detect any celestials, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you.
There's no alas. That's a good thing. He just wanted to make sure. He wasn't itching to assault the guy handing out inoculations.
Wait, is Maria around? Is she visible or not right now?
You don't see her where, like, this is in like the middle of the village. You don't see her, but it's a safe bet that she's around somewhere.
I don't think Friend has ever met this guy, so.
Yeah.
I got.
So what's up, Doc?
Oh, there's our alternate title.
Oh, I missed all of that conversation because my mic was like, "You get no sound," or
Aw.
headphones were like, "You get no sound." It's like, that's the title of the next episode. What?
You'll never know for sure.
Nope.
Until
He
the set
approached
gets
me
uploaded
dead.
in like
What's
3
up,
weeks.
Doc?
Ah. Excuse me. So sorry.
He's very much surprised to see you. Like, oh, hey, what brings you guys here?
Our friend may have some family here. We're investigating.
Who's your friend?
Friends.
Friend.
We all point to friend.
Does I have a name?
Friends.
Friend.
Friend waves.
Well,
Doc
technically,
just kind of blinks.
friend to the lonesome, but
Of Clan Moonseeker.
I always forget that part.
Capital F.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was some weird pirate.
And my
thing.
name is Gorm with a capital G.
Well met. I'm just trying to think who else Doc doesn't recognize.
He's seen Dahlia, Castalia, Gloria, and
Yeah, there's
Mercy,
everybody else.
and Bev, I think.
Yeah. Shakes everybody's hands.
And Gorm, and Gorm.
Clan Moonseeker, though. From what I hear, there's not much of you left.
Yes, that is the same news I was given by the High Priest. I
Sorry,
don't-
I don't know how much of them we're gonna find here.
This was the only lead I was given.
I've been working in the village here for a few weeks now. I've got a good record of names, but there's no Moonseekers.
Have you perhaps seen... This will sound odd, but animals behaving not as animals behave?
I can't say I've observed that.
Well,
But I haven't been looking.
Hmm?
But I haven't been looking. I've been... Well, not that kind of doctor, you know?
yes, I understand. I thank you for even unhappy info.
I'm sure we'll find more information, friend.
Friend just looks a little overwhelmed. They were much smaller when they were here before. It's different.
So what are you doing here, Doc?
Oh, standard routine. A lot of people passing through Horteca. Apparently, it's the closest port. So a lot of diseases and sicknesses the folks here aren't used to yet.
Ooh, is
Just want to
Maria?
get used to a disease.
Well, the healers are actually pretty good at picking them out fast. It's just they don't know what they're looking for yet.
Ah, so I get it now.
Ooh, is Maria here with you?
Oh yeah, she's hiding out in the hut, and he points in one direction.
Can I go say hi?
If you'd like.
How's her cat doing?
Oh, it's gotten so big now.
Oh,
Is Maria the cat?
no.
No.
No, Pepper's the cat.
The only,
Pepper.
the only surviving cat.
No, why do you gotta remind me?
Well, the others are alive. We just don't know where they are.
Oh
Meanwhile, over in the Valuan Nassan War on the other side of the world, they're leading some resistance cell.
With Meowstache? With Meowstache?
Eustache is there.
Oh boy.
Have you heard any interesting news lately, Doc?
Nah, it's been pretty quiet here, all things considered. I try to
Okay.
keep my head down and out of the politics.
Mm.
no. Have you seen any dinosaurs?
Actually, while you guys are here, I'm pretty much wrapped up. If you'll be around tomorrow, I wouldn't mind stealing a ride off you guys. If that's quite all right.
Where are you headed?
Anywhere you guys are going.
Descriptive.
All right, that'll probably be back to Omnesser, I think. But
Sounds
you're
like a plan to me.
you're free to have a ride.
Thanks so much, guys. Bev and Adversity go off to the hut where they find Maria.
Yeah.
Maria!
It's one of the nicer huts in the village, apparently. They went all out for Doc. She's happily playing with the kitty.
Is there a bigger kitty in the room with her? Like adult kitty?
Oh no, like she's playing with Pepper.
Yeah, I know. I meant, are there any Tabaxi in there in the same hut or no?
Oh,
No.
big kitty. I was like,
Yeah, big kitty. Big
Oh,
kitty.
there's a tiger!
oh shit. Oh, God. Hmm.
Just gonna
Hey,
gonna
Maria.
head up to Maria. Hey there, sweetie.
She looks up at you, and as she goes, hello.
Oh my god, you
But
spoke!
when you gasp like that, like she kind of like shelters back up, like she did something wrong.
Immediately wrap her in a hug. Just kind of bouncing around excitedly.
It is the most uncomfortable hug.
Looks like Mr. Mittens has been growing really well.
She smiles and like she holds him up for you guys to inspect.
Oh, I bet he's a big kitty.
Oh, he's a little fat cat.
Oh yeah, this cat has been thoroughly spoiled.
That's spoiled cat.
He's got a little bow on his tail and everything.
Oh. You've been playing with all the village kids here?
She nods excitedly.
Oh, hey.
She's kind of like leans in and whispers, "Everyone's a cat here."
It's awesome. I'm so tempted to pet them all, but it's probably offensive.
Yeah, probably.
Have you tried petting one looking at Maria?
No, she just shakes her head.
I don't think they probably would mind that much. She's still a kid.
Oh, I brought some of my instruments along with me. Do you want me to try and teach you how to play one? A little quick lesson on a few?
She just looks more curious about them. Like if you actually have them on you, like she just kind of like curious, like pokes them and sees what they do.
I have my drum and my flute on me, at least.
Kids love drums. Like, I don't know what it is. Just get to hit shit, I guess.
You're not that wrong.
Yeah.
I'll set the drum down in front of her.
She immediately starts banging out the drum solo from In the Gata da Vida. No. Yeah, she just kind of plays curiously with the instruments. She doesn't really get much chance to tend to these things, so it's just more afraid of breaking them or anything.
You can be a little rough with them, not a whole lot. Just don't go throwing it across the room, please. Are there any games you want to play?
Oh yeah, like if you're asking like to play, like she takes you by the hand, they head outside. She introduces you to like some of the village kids. So while Magnus, while Adversity and Mev are off playing tag with the local children, anybody else up to anything?
Friend, is there anything else you wanted to do while we're here?
Like a specific place or something, maybe.
Is there any kind of I don't know if it would even matter because this is a random town. Is there any kind of like message board or something where you can like where I could leave something like friend was here? If they do come, they would know that I'm still alive.
Oh yeah, because this place was actually taking a lot of refugees. There's like various trees on the outside of town that people have like clawed in a little message on.
I will go there. Actually, friend is about to slink off, like trying to sneak out without anyone noticing, and then stops kind of at the edge of the group and looks over. Dahlia, I could make use of your assistance.
I think. He bounces over to help.
I'm gonna go toward wherever the message trees are and just kind of look around, and two of my sisters were, as you are, close with the land. If there is any indication that they were here, could you tell? Perhaps if there is a specific tree that stands out, or a message that is more than it seems.
I can certainly try. Do I have any spells?
I mean, meta-wise, are there any druidic messages? I don't know druidic, but they would.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Sure, I look for druidic.
There are various druidic markings, but none that really seem to coincide to Friend of the Lonesome or anything like that. Mostly just like messages about like warning about safe areas to go, places to avoid.
Hang on a second. Oh, never mind. That won't work. I'm just looking to see what other stuff I have that might help. I assume that since most of this is jungle, the sky's kind of hard to see in some places, yeah?
It's difficult to see, but like it's pretty thick jungle. Like you could see it where you guys are in the village, though.
Darn, that won't help then. I had two thoughts. I'm looking to see if I have the spell that lets me do the other thought. And I don't think that druids get that spell, so not helpful. Ryan. Don't think I have any other spells that would help. Aside from trying to scry for them.
If there doesn't seem to be any, like, anything left from them, I'll just pick a nice tree and I'll I'll write into it in just regular Ixotacan. Shit.
Ryan. Discord.
Mags just sent me a message on Discord, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
To any from Clan Moonseeker, to any from Clan Moonseeker, Friend to the Lonesome has returned to your shores, but must depart again soon. I will return again one day. And when they get done writing that, they'll ask Dahlia to write it in Druidic as well.
So before he does that, while Friend is writing stuff down, Dahlia's gonna take a seat and just like chill at the tree and ritually cast. This may be if it will love me. There you go. It doesn't take a huge amount of time, but so for 3 miles he can gain the knowledge of some things around the area. He's looking for, like, in terms of terrain, places that might be good to hole up in if they're not in a town. There's no comma there, but I'm assuming one of them is peoples. Because it's weird that it says, are peoples powerful celestials? That seems like it should be 2 different things.
That might just be the Roll20 description
Yeah.
website.
Yeah, it looks like it's just missing a comma there. So, like, looking for people who would be considered, like, peoples outside of the town for 3 miles. And then...
The area is kind of buzzing with activities and like sub-refugee camps. Like it's pretty inundated with pings on that search.
Okay, and elementals.
Nothing major, no.
Okay. Because depending on level of druid, they can turn into other things. Anything other than just like refugee camps, or like anywhere that people might be like more like places that he would like caves, underground areas, high treetop mountain things within 3
there's-
miles.
Plenty of high treetops caves. You're looking at like more than 30 places listed. It's a pretty vast, dense jungle area outside the town.
Yeah. Dahlia just like comes back to himself. He's like finding a needle in a haystack.
Well, I can take heart in the fact that the Valuans would have the same difficulty. I'm sure they are safe somewhere.
Hey, friend, can I borrow you?
Friend also writes the message, or not friend. Dahlia writes the message that friend asked him to in tree in Druidic.
What was that, Sparks? You're like super quiet for some reason for me.
Hi. I was just wondering if I could borrow friend for a sec, for translation purposes.
Of course. What do you need?
I have friends in low places. So,
You say that often, and I have yet to fully understand what you mean.
it means I have some contacts with some not so great people, but they might be helpful
You
to
have
find. Sorry?
Contacts in the Ixatakan underworld
I don't know. Like it just says friends in low places.
with the Tabaxi Mafia.
I don't know if it's a Tabaxi mafia.
I mean, who knows? It was
Considering-
so long ago.
Considering this is a port that is like taking people in and out, I would assume that there would be some at least semi-familiar faces. I don't know.
Nah, I'm not gonna have to give you that one. Sorry.
That's fair.
You know, Castalia, I think I may. We can check when we return from here. Perhaps some of your friends back in the rest of the world will have.
Before we
if I was
go,
thinking it's possible that they were too.
Fran, what's your sister's names?
Little Paw and Many Stars.
That's adorable.
Dahlia looks at the sky and he goes, all right. Actually, he pulls like a little piece of paper and hands it over to friend. Can you please write down in Ixatakan many stars in Little Paw and Moonseeker looking for, or like whatever messages.
Yeah. How many letters or how many words do I get?
That's a great question.
I'm gonna say
There
enough
is no
because I don't know
limit.
what
That doesn't seem accurate.
Oh no, 10 words. 10 words. Found it.
Little
At that point,
Paw,
I just start writing novels in the sky.
Little Paw, Many Stars, Clan Moonseeker. Friend is here.
And poof, that appears in the sky.
Little Paw and Many Stars. Stop. Clan Moonseeker. Stop.
It's a telegraph.
Sky Telegraph!
And that lasts for 1 hour. I try to put it like right over the town.
You know what that makes
You
this,
have
right?
An incoming call from friend. Will you accept the charges?
What?
The cat signal.
Yeah!
Yes.
Wow.
All about those puns. About those puns. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Hey, but this is an island full of cats.
Friend will just sit beneath the tree and watch the sky for an hour.
Oh.
I'm
Dahlia
not gonna.
sits with them.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you said her name was Lick Her Paw.
Oh god.
It sounds more poetic in Ixatakan. Nobody else have anything?
I would like to look for dinosaurs.
Stadia goes off to hunt dinosaurs.
I want to be friends with them, but okay.
Gorm is going to help Castelia hunt dinosaurs.
Gloria sees you guys going off into the jungle. Are you really doing this?
Castelia?
Yes. Do you want to come?
I guess.
Are you guys leaving right away, or say in an hour or so?
In an hour or so.
I would be happy to act as a guide in however way that I can. It's been some time since I have been here, but better than nothing.
Doc slips over. Be careful if you guys leave town. There's been a lot of various bands and basically gangs that don't really take kindly to outsiders.
We are a band.
I'm not an outsider.
Are they bothering the town?
No, they just bother ocean crossers, I think they call us.
Are these those pirates? There's like an Itsutoku pirate group. I wonder if that's them. Oh man.
I don't know. I didn't, like I said, I try to stay out of it. I'm just here to deliver medicine.
Alright. We'll be careful and probably get into trouble, but live.
Castelia, if you're leading a hunting party or friendship party, I guess, give me a survival check, and you can have advantage because Brenda's guiding you.
I'm also
Cool.
gonna try to like be. I assume Castalia is kind of leading the way. I'm right next to her, so that the first thing they see isn't just a random
snap.
non-Exotakan. And in case it's important, my passive perception is 27.
Wow.
Yeet.
How did you wind up with that?
Expertise and observance.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
No one can get past friend. Except for that person that rolled a
God.
28.
So it takes you
Oh,
the
God.
better part of the day, but between your hunting skills and friends' guidance, you're able to find a clearing with some brontosauruses.
You guys, I didn't think we would get to this
Do,
point.
do, do, do,
Have they noticed us? What are they up to?
They're chilling out. They're just eating.
Dahlia
They
is
do not seem
studying them.
scared of you guys at all.
Dahlia is studying them.
Are you gonna turn into that, Dahlia?
Maybe. And if I can't, then I can turn someone else into it.
Ooh, dibs.
Okay, so how do we make them our friends?
With friendship. And
Yeah.
probably large amounts of tree brush that we can offer.
This is a good plan.
What's the end goal here?
I just wanted a dinosaur friend.
Meanwhile,
Alright.
Nev is telling tales to the village children. Do you remember in like Return of the Jedi when C-3PO is telling the story of Star Wars to like the little Ewoks? It's that. It's the same story.
That's even cuter with Tabaxi.
I mean, I suppose we could also kill them and sell them in the mainland.
No.
No.
That
I
would be
refuse.
bad.
I refuse to be part of that.
Yeah,
We
rather
could
do
make some money. No.
But they,
No.
even Fliss is like, would they buy them if they're dead?
We'll capture them alive.
The Rexes could give you, but a
Castelia,
Bronto
have you
is
been talking
literally
to the
like
crew?
5 stories tall.
We'll get a baby one.
No,
No.
we're gonna leave them in a natural habitat.
Welp.
I'm trying to decide which of us is which Jurassic Park character right now. I think Dahlia is the person who would find a giant pile of dino shit and stick their hands into it.
Shut up, go away.
Fair.
Dahlia's definitely the hunter guy.
Wait, who's the hunter guy that gets killed by the velociraptors?
We could probably Castalia.
I was gonna think maybe Addie,
Well, Addie's
Bloodhunter.
still playing with the Tabaxi. Addie's the R2D2 to MC.
Oh yeah.
We have like the fake out scene where we see like adversity stalking something through the woods, and then something jumps out of the bushes beside him, and it's little kids playing tag. But it's the same shot as like the raptor coming beside the guy. Yeah, girl. And then like a bunch of kids dive on him.
That's adorable.
Okay, so if Doc is Newman, who's Jeff Goldblum?
I think that's Gorm.
Oh no! Faith finds a way. Oh, Faith, finds a way. Oh god, now you know that picture of Jeff Goldblum lying in front of a fireplace with his shirt up? Okay.
Yes.
Alright, who wants to try talking to the Brontosauruses? Gorm will give it a shot if Castelia lets him borrow the ring.
Yeah, go for it.
You have to attune to that ring, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that takes a rest, never mind. Hey, Castelia, you give it a shot.
Okay. I'm really
Just
good at the
walk
top.
up confidently and offer a handshake.
Or you guys could just stand back here and look at the beauty from over here and be safe or whatever.
We could climb a tree.
Oh my god, I'm gonna climb a tree.
I'll climb a tree with her.
I can't reach the branches.
Do you want a boost?
I'll give Gorm a boost.
I'm sure Gorm is like
I don't
really
know.
heavy with all that armor, so if
I've
he's-
never been this high up.
Haven't
put
you
Gorm
been on the
back down.
crow's nest?
What? No, he's never been carried this high up, like walking around this high up. The crow's nest was nice. Now he's like being carried and moving around.
I think Gloria can make you fly if you really want to.
It's not true. It's not true at all.
I'm gonna climb up and then I'm gonna yell in Brontosaurus at them and be like, hey, over here.
Get a few like
Animal handling? What-
no, it's just like a Brontosaurus call, and he's got like an animal. So yeah, they just get a few like curious looks your way.
What do I do? I'm gonna whisper to Gorm, what do I do from here?
They just seem more interested in like eating the branches, though.
Don't make me tell you to do a scene out of Jurassic Park. But that is what I'm thinking you should do.
Clearly, Gloria is Sam Neill.
I'm waiting for Gorm to like Cyrano de Bergerac this situation.
The sun is starting to get a little lower in the sky at this time of the day.
Oh.
I guess we should go.
Well, we found
Yeah.
the dinosaurs, but yeah, I guess we probably can't take them on the ship.
Can we
Oh,
take
well.
pictures?
Oh yeah.
Quickly.
Who brought the camera?
Oh, yeah.
Dahlia has a camera, right?
I do.
Take some selfies with some Brontosaurus.
Dahlia can set up the camera on the ground. I don't think you could set it up in a tree. Doesn't it need like to be held extremely still?
Oh yeah, it's one of those old timey ones.
Am I right? That would need to be set up on the ground.
Mm.
I mean,
I'm asking the DM, but the DM's not answering.
Sorry, I didn't hear. What was up?
The camera I have has to be set up on the ground because it like can't be wiggled, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
it is one of those
okay.
really early Crummy Cat.
I set it up on the ground.
Cool. We're gonna take a bunch of selfies.
Yep.
Dino selfies.
hell yeah.
All right, once the pictures are done, we're gonna head back. Right, team?
Yeah, we probably don't want to fall asleep down here.
They mostly come at night. Mostly.
Mm. Mm.
Was that
Says-
Tyrannosaurus?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good. They're finally gone. Now we can go back to talking.
I say, did you see the stock markets earlier today?
Oh, yeah.
Those price on
Taller
greens.
than my neck.
What?
Oh god.
Anyway, yeah. Night falls and you guys all head back to the ship? Question mark?
Are
Yeah,
we
where are we
leaving?
making the doctor sleep?
Because the doctor was
We have
gonna
an extra-
join you tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds. I just want to check something real fast. Before we leave where the brontosauruses are, Dahlia will ask Gloria, when are we thinking of leaving?
Tomorrow?
Okay. Give me 1 second. I just have to read a spell real fast. Where is that spell that I just saw? I was like, that might be helpful. There it is. 24 hours. Ah, okay. As we're walking back to the town, what kind of tiny creatures could I see? Like within like the town or
Gorm.
Cats. Taboo. Cats, mice, birds, insects. of
I'm
very-
gonna ask a bird.
Excuse me, toucan.
Dahlia turns to friend. Hey, can I have a quick description?
Of my sisters?
Yeah.
They.
Yeah, you give them a description of what they look like. You know, yeah.
It starts with
Dahlia.
they look like me, but bigger.
Dahlia finds a toucan or a parrot or whatever the fastest bird is that he can find, and ritually cast this. Blink. Describing Little Paw and many stars to them. And if they see it within 24 hours, to come back to the ship and give them news.
Yep, they fly off. They'll probably have to like wait till tomorrow morning to start looking properly because it's dark and scary. at
This
night.
again.
friend is gonna spend the night in the village.
Oh, okay. And the message that he's gonna give the critter is in Druidic. Friend is here. Come find the. That's the wrong game. Come find the Bombay at the shore of whatever the city is we're in, because I totally forget. I'm bad with geography on the best of days. But yeah. That's it.
All right.
That is a weird bird.
You're a weird bird.
Sorry, I just saw the guy, the T-Rex on the horse, kicking the soccer ball. Why?
Why not? You guys return to the ship except for Friend, who stays in the village during the night?
Yeah, I just wanna, one last night sniffing the Ixotacan air and in the pretty trees and,
Oh,
You
you're
want
missing out on those
company?
sweet diesel fumes of the warships?
Do you want company, or would you rather be alone?
Yeah, do you want a party?
Not tonight.
That's fair.
Dahlia turns into a fluffy little bird thing and sits on Friend's shoulder.
No.
Friend spends 8 hours trying not to eat Dahlia.
Why would you turn
Well-
into... That's the last we ever heard of Dahlia.
It would only be 6 hours.
Okay.
Friend proceeded to eat Dahlia, and then for some reason, Friend's stomach just expanded. No one knows
No,
why.
it's like he goes to bite and does like 5 points of damage, and then Dahlia turns back into Dahlia with Dahlia's hand in Friend's mouth. Really?
On one hand, I kind of want to play this out just because I think having
No.
a character die because they turned into a bird in a village full of cats kind of an amazing way to go.
Jeff, is there a version of catnip here?
No.
Did I find any cool poisons?
Good question.
Oh, give me a nature check if you were looking for them.
I was looking to buy some. I'm bad at nature.
You want
Sure.
help?
See what you find first, you know?
If somebody helps, you can have advantage, but it's
I'll
going to be a
help.
Friend is making the main role.
That's fine.
Hey, that's not too bad.
Okay.
Remind me later on, and I will send you some information on the poison.
Cool.
I'll pick something cool out of the book.
When all the kids like disperse, can I just look at Maria and just say, "Hey, do you want to get a really good spot to see the sights?"
She nods excitedly.
All right, I'll take the Cly flute out this time,
Oh god. Oh god.
and I'll just put that on myself.
Ha 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 ha.
I don't think giving that to Maria would be very smart.
No.
She tries to fly to the moon.
Oh god.
I lean down and try and just tell her, "Get on my back. It's a piggyback ride, while we go and see everything."
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, she's down for it, but as soon as Doc sees this happen, like, well, no, 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 no.
Sorry, I'm already 10 feet in the air.
Turns to Gloria. Captain, what does your ship have in the way of anti-aircraft guns?
Zoom.
I don't think you'd want to be firing since the child is up there already.
I
This is
guess we'll
called
just have
kidnapping.
to do this one.
I'll try and get a little bit above the trees, just to where, if the sun's setting, to a place where the ocean is nice and unimpeded as the sun is setting over the water.
We're going with a lot of movie references tonight, but this is going to be that scene from a Never-Ending Story where they're riding Falcor.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be E.T.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, Doc. I'm sure she'll come back before the spell runs out.
Is Meg Falcon?
10 minutes! Just kind of show her around to all the like little scenic areas that we can, getting close in ways that you can't really get to otherwise. Is she terrified or is she enjoying
No, she
it?
is super excited. She, like, it's seriously like Never-Ending Story. Where she's like, yeah, wee.
I'll get a
We're
little
going
high over
down."
a waterfall and then just start to incline down a bit. Kind of just ramp up a little bit of speed before just soaring out over the water.
Wow, man, what big eyes you have.
But yeah, you come back after 10 minutes. Maria loves you. Doc hates you.
I'll change shape into a second Maria and just look at him, up at him with puppy dog eyes.
That's not helping. That's not helping at all. He's just, you see, he's going for the scalpel. He's going, no, not really.
Meb will just change back to her changeling form and just be like, she had fun at least. Still a shit-eating
Ev,
grin on
stop
her face.
kidnapping adolescents.
I have never kidnapped an adolescent before this.
I'd prefer if you didn't again, is all I'm saying.
Oh my
And would you be willing to say that under a Son of Truth?
Yes, I would. I legitimately don't think I have. Am I forgetting something?
I don't like that you're not sure.
Listen, it's been weird since I joined up with you guys.
Yeah,
To be
don't
fair, life is incredibly weird with you guys.
think it's the other way around.
Life is incredibly
Or-
weird without you
I don't
guys?
know about that
No,
one.
like with you around, whatever.
Mev is just so convinced, like, I'm the normal one. You guys are all so weird.
Mev's the shape changer, but everyone else is the weirder one.
What are you talking about? I'm totally well adjusted.
I
I was
thought
like,
you were.
thank you. I'm
This is a
gonna,
conversation that well-adjusted people would be having.
yeah.
Well-adjusted people totally debate on how well-adjusted they are.
Hey, Doc,
And then
what kind
go
of
and
doctor are
commit
you?
active piracy. General medicine practitioner.
Alright, you wouldn't happen to know any family therapists, would you?
I can put you in touch.
Do we need a family therapist for Maria or for us? Or me,
I-
specifically?
Oh, yeah.
We're a well-functioning family.
It's gonna be like a group session, but it's gonna be like the entire 150-man crew of the ship.
Family meeting.
Just in a
One of
huge
these-
circle.
One of these days, you need to just have a game where like we're ready to like play a normal game, and you're just like, okay, so starting with you, how do you feel? And it's like, wait, what?
This is an intervention.
We do the last episode of Evangelion where they just sit in an empty room with a chair and think through all their feelings.
Oh, God.
That's how I see it.
But yes, you guys retire to the ship for the night.
Woo.
Bonus points to Sparks for getting that gift crazy fast.
Yeah. Is Gloria in her room?
If we're going to sleep, yeah, it is. She is.
Okay. Never mind.
I'm so curious about that question.
You have to try another time, Sparks.
Yep.
Nope. Otherwise, yeah, the night passes. Next morning, get up, have breakfast, all that fun stuff. Gloria,
Uh-huh.
Sanve comes up and approaches you.
Oh, this is never good.
That's
It's literally always bad.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Um,
like, Captain, we have a problem.
what is it now?
We're missing 20 men.
Oh God. Did they go out last night? And just not come back?
Some people went to the village to trade for supplies. Most of them came back. Some of the ones that didn't go are among the missing.
Alright. Let's get the officers together. Team meeting, guys. Where's my token on this map? Oh, it's in the break.
Is the officer room the one that currently Roger Dodger is in?
Yeah.
He's an officer now. He did well.
All right, guys. The ship is in crisis, to the meeting room, and you open up the door, and Roger Dodger's in there.
It's his practice
Playing
room.
like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Oh, sorry, I'll go.
Thanks, Roger. So, Sanvi just told me that we're missing 20 crew people.
Oh.
Jesus.
a lot.
Where'd they
And
go?
Doc had warned us about gangs or bands of something. So we might have to go and investigate that to get them back.
Yeah, I don't assume it'd be just easy to take a bunch of people without getting caught at least. Or someone seeing them.
Maybe we can find out more information, try and scry on them, or contact them with a spell.
Oh wait, yeah. You have sending, don't you, Gloria?
Yeah, but these are all unnamed crew members.
I mean, Sanvi, would you happen to know some of these people's names? Not that we don't.
Okay, to be fair, we run a ship crew of like 150 men.
She's got like a
And
clipboard
they're all
with a
great.
list. Stinking Steve, one-eyed Peter, but he has both his eyes. I don't want to know. And he just leads down a list of all these.
Old Tom, real
Old
Tom,
Tom.
dead Tom,
Alright.
baby eating Brian.
One-eyed
Just baby
Pete.
Brian.
One-eyed Pete is good enough.
They don't get along.
Gloria will do sending to One-eyed Peter.
Black-eyed pea.
Where are you? Where are you? Are you in distress? Were you captured by marauders?
You do not get a response.
No response.
Does it
Oh,
feel like the
dear.
spell went through to someone, or like it was just non-existent?
There's no way of telling that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
my favorite. It's my favorite game.
Is Dahlia here?
I'm right here, maybe. I don't know. Did we come back to the ship after? Did someone come get us?
Yes. I put myself in the room and I wasn't told that I wasn't there, so I assumed I was.
Then
Yeah.
Dahlia is there as well.
They called a team meeting.
Dahlia, do you have your bowl?
Yes.
Like for eating?
Maybe we.
He pulls out the tin
No,
bowl.
the.
Or
I
silver.
mean, I don't know what you do with it.
Yes. I have no idea where my token is on this map. I thought it was in the crow's nest, but now I don't see it.
You can just put a new one down. We'll delete if we find it.
I know, but I don't like having multiple. I don't see it anywhere, though. Should be fine.
I can dress up
Why
in
is
some of
there a
the...
donkey wearing a dress?
That's Gorm's mount.
Oh my
What?
God.
It's robes.
Where did that come from?
It's up at the
He
top
made it.
somewhere.
When?
10 minutes ago-ish.
Yay, me.
Okay.
It's got an eye mask too. Jesus Christ.
She's a good and noble steed.
Dahlia pulls out the scrying pole.
Do you want to pop the spell on it? When the spell description when you get the chance?
Yes. Do 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 do.
So long.
That's because there's a lot of saves, and I keep forgetting to fix it.
It can fail the saving throw voluntarily.
What's the DC? Not that it has like any chance of making that. We're just making sure.
17.
You can see One-Eyed Peter and several other pirates within range of the hazy mists of the scrying. I can't speak right now. Scrying bowl. They seem to be walking through the jungle somewhere, looking around kind of nervously.
Why are they out in the jungle? Dahlia makes a face.
Well, at least they're alive.
Yeah, but I don't know where this is.
Can you see anything? Any strong features that stand out?
I'm good at nature.
Yeah. This would be a pretty hard nature check, though, to spot like some feature of the jungle that you could easily, something that you might have been able to see like yesterday, because you're not really familiar.
I've
with
been
this
here
area.
before.
Oh, all right. Like, all right. It's still going to be a tricky roll. It'll
That's
be
fine.
a nature check, DC 22.
Oof.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna give myself guidance. I'm gonna remember all those, like, things that I saw in the, what are they called? Plants? I can't remember words today. I cannot remember words today.
I am not in a position to judge.
Oh man. Thinking about all the plants that I saw when I was in the jungle the last time, when I was there yesterday. Trying to remember local flora and fauna. Why can't I grab this window? There we go. And I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Come on, guidance.
20.
No.
Dang.
You
What
are
was the
unable to
DC?
identify these trees. 22.
Damn it.
Unable to identify these trees apart from anything else.
Yeah.
I can try and put tongues on a few people, and we can all go through the village asking the villagers if they saw any of our crew wandering.
I was
And-
thinking
That's
maybe
not a
we could
bad
check the
idea.
forest line and see if we could. Yeah, if they're traveling in a group, they might have left it an obvious trail. One of us with survivor skills or hunter skills would be able to track too.
Why
If we
are
could
they
get
out in the
just a s-
forest?
I can track stuff.
Can you
We-
track the trail
if
from
we
here, or
go
do we
out-
need to find the start?
Oh, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
I cannot do it in this room.
Do you need a tree?
I can track them with scent.
Let's go to the shore and maybe we can find a starting point, or we can ask the people for a starting point.
It's the
Mev, I
sense
can't
of-
track, so I'd be happy to take one of those tongues.
In a moment. Would tracking work if it's... Would tracking by scent work if it's been a night? Like a full night? Or a day? 12 hours? whatever
Bloodhounds
this
can
is?
track things for a day or two after someone's been through an area.
That is a good point, and I forgot about
Okay.
that.
It hasn't been raining or anything, so.
I don't know how bloodhounds work, nor do I know how scent works.
Well, I'd probably not be exactly a bloodhound, but most hounds or dogs can sense for a long time.
Okay, my worries are expelled.
They're so cool.
Dispelled. Dispelled is the right word.
As long as I have something of theirs. Sanvi, do we have anything of theirs that I could borrow? Like a shirt they wore a lot?
Can you show us Stinky Pete's cot or whatever his name is?
Oh God, I'm gonna
I
regret
mean,
this.
he would probably have the most pungent odor.
You're
I'm gonna regret this so badly.
Fred pats Dahlia on the back, sympathetically.
Sanvi goes down to get to the crew quarters and recover some items.
And does not return.
Ha! She
Wait,
comes back up and explains their stuff is gone.
Well, their account's still there, so I guess I'll go do that. There.
Yeah, she can bring up
Don't
like
shine a
their,
black
their
light on it.
blanket and stuff. Yeah. Ugh.
Did they leave? If all their stuff's gone, maybe they were staying behind.
Were the rooms tossed or did they look packed?
Didn't look like there were signs of a struggle. Look, 1 or 2 deserters, maybe 20. No.
It's weird, yeah.
Exactly.
Do you
That's
think
too
they...
much without even saying anything.
Morale's been pretty high, too, so I don't think they just left. All of their quarters look perfectly fine?
Yeah.
That is weird.
We should start searching. The longer we wait, the further away they get.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
But you are, with their cots and blankets, able to pick up the scent if you need to.
Yeah.
Well, Dahlia's gonna turn into a raptor, though, because that's his best shape, and it has keen hearing and smell.
Sanvi,
So-
oh, sorry.
Dahlia goes outside of the small confined areas, turns into a giant raptor, and unhappily sniffs some sheets. And then he goes and grabs Castalia by like the back of her jacket or whatever she is wearing and plonks her on his shoulders so that he does not look as terrifying, with having a rider to show that he is tamed.
So
Okay.
let's keep a close eye on everyone else while we're gone, and signal if you need us. If people start disappearing or leaving, we.
I am
gotta
locking this
figure out-
place down tight.
If it
Um,
looks
Okay,
like
good.
people are just being mind controlled or something and being let off the ship for whatever reason, just shoot a lightning bolt into the sky or something.
Fire cannon, yeah.
Or fire a
Also,
cannon.
Doc and Maria might be coming by. They're allowed on the ship.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Um,
inform them of the situation.
or are they?
Dun, dun,
Dahlia
Dun.
Dahlia
What
makes
was in
weird.
those inoculations?
Dahlia makes weird growly sounds that no one else but Castalia can understand.
I can't.
Which, what?
Nothing. Continue.
Which basically amount to maybe once the Doc and the little girl are on the ship, take the ship slightly out of port, but it comes out like.
I
Dahlia
think she
said
wants
you
a treat.
Do we have any raptor treats?
And the head down, put the tiny claw
I
over
don't
his
think.
I'm gonna translate.
Friend points to someone's foot.
head.
If Dahlia was going caught the scent from the cot, then Mev wouldn't have casted the two tongues. Is that okay or no?
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do. Don't worry too hard about it.
So we have the trail.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Exactly.
That looks like Goldie.
It is. Gotta be. That is a really long URL for that picture.
Yeah, you got to take what you can get sometimes.
So I can pick up the trail.
You're at the edge of the encampment, and now you can find like the trail of them going off. If you want to roll, somebody wants to roll survival to follow the path. This would be-
I have perception checks, advantage on perception checks with keen hearing and smell, but I don't know if that would count towards this since.
Yeah, this would be. Sorry, I'm already thinking this out wrong. Yeah, give me the perception check with advantage. It'll be like DC 16.
I think I roll that with Dahlia sheet because I keep my mental stats. It's just
Yeah.
my physical stats that change.
Oh, wait, shit. Is it +2 while we're in green for con? While we're in green?
For con, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we should have done that last time. We probably were fine.
Yeah, I'm
Huh.
sorry. I totally forgot.
You fiend. Oh yeah, Dahlia perceives the hell out of that.
Dahlia has a giant olfactory sensory ascension right now.
Yeah.
Just head down, snurfle, runs.
Smurfle?
I don't know.
No, I just
I-
think it's cute.
I haven't watched 2 enough to know what their little like grunty sounds are.
Oh, is that them up ahead?
If you guys would like to put your tokens down at the south end, please and thank you.
Shit.
Man. Nice.
Is this the same map?
Yep.
Yeah,
Actually, I'll be right back real quick. Sorry.
Jeff's
I still want
reusing
soda.
maps. Bullshit.
It's just like this was the one that the bullets were on, right? Or was that a different one?
Yes.
This
This one has been This has been the map of many things.
At least it's not the warehouse map.
Also the map of many things.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. There are 13.
Original colonies. I'm awful.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I'm so sorry, Jeff.
Sure, for
I
some
did-
reason I thought I put on 20, and I just apparently I can't count.
I wasn't really trying to be a smartass about it. I was just like, oh, maybe there's some hiding.
Or something could be dead. Who knows?
I'm so happy I got this wireless headset. I can finally hear you guys, like, around my room as I need to do things.
Isn't it
Man,
great?
dude, I have a headache.
It's so freeing.
I'm back. Sorry.
Pickle, you back?
The range on the headset's pretty crap, though. If I move into my living room, I can't hear anything. It starts to cut out.
But yeah, when better part of an hour chasing down the path, you're able to see the large group of pirates casually walking down the forest jungle path ahead of you,
How casually?
seemingly pretty casually.
Are they armed? They just have their stuff in general?
Some of them have like a gun or two, but doesn't seem like it's a war party.
Do they have their like packs and things?
No.
Did we just lose?
Do
Yes, they do.
Are they like do they seem to be behaving normally? Are they chatting amongst themselves? Are they
By the looks of it,
perfectly in step?
no, they just seem to be, like might as well be walking towards a picnic.
I'm so fucking curious.
I'm gonna stealth toward them.
Captain?
I'm not
Yeah, you want to
Sure.
yell at him?
I don't know about yelling. I could get a little bit closer and message one.
I think they'll
I'm
alert the
also
rest
gonna
of their
stealth.
friends, regardless if you do that.
I know, but like just shouting is gonna alert
I mean,
lots
they-
of things.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
So
At this point, Fred's 27 passive perception gets triggered.
Fred.
Fred's, yeah. There is movement in the jungle all around you guys.
Uh-oh.
as soon as I reach these bushes.
I mean, we
I'll-
don't know that yet until someone calls it out.
Oh, Fred knows that nobody else knows.
Well, I was just about to.
Even with a
Uh,
19 passive?
As soon as I reach those bushes and notice that, I'll turn around and just kind of look directly at the party that's still coming toward me and can definitely see me because I rolled a 13 stealth. And just kind of gesture to either side of me to the trees.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it is a lovely day. What are you talking about?
There's people or something waiting for us, it seems, which doesn't surprise me.
I can
Can
take
I
care of a
take
lot
a
of the people in
minute
front of
For
us.
primeval awareness.
Oh no.
Can I try
Matter-
divine sense?
No, because like as they're upon you. They're
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see him. Oh,
Oh.
man.
That's a lot of cat.
Hold on. Wait. Do we know that person?
Oh
Or-
no.
The random-
Oh no.
Hey, look, it's the little orc.
Look, I was right.
Oh. Dahlia, can you turn into a snake? I heard cats don't like those.
Raptor sound.
Yeah. Around you, the bushes sort of branch off, and you hear the sounds of rifles cocking. Some of them have arrows, some of them have spears. But there's definitely an armed party on either side of the road that doesn't seem to like you guys very much.
This
I-
sucks.
None of us can speak their language except for friend.
Didn't Mev give tongues?
Unless
No.
they bring out common right now.
Are they
Do you speak common?
So they've they've emerged from the trees. Are they making any hostile advances, or are they just standing there
Nope,
menacing?
they just sort of let you know they're there and they have weapons.
All right.
And when you do call out, do you speak common? Yeah, she's there. You get back. Yes.
Is she cuter than before?
I feel she got cuter.
It's the same picture.
That's okay.
Can we just ask her if she got cuter from before?
I wouldn't fucking remember her name, even though it's written down.
Zula.
Does Adversity remember?
I remember her. Yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna go with Adversity said that. Is that you, Zula?
She blinks. Like, oh, hi guys.
Hey.
Hi.
What you up to these days?
Oh, I got a little war band going. It's fun.
You're the leader of this group?
Oh no, not me. Those two, and he points to the two tabaxi over here.
Oh.
There's two of them.
Which ones?
These
Sorry.
two.
Bottom right.
That appear to be twins.
Hmm.
Well, what do they want?
Friend is just staring at them.
Raptor sounds.
We invited some of your guys to come with us.
What do you mean
And
you
they just said
invited
sure?
them?
Well, between the wars and slaving and general disarray, there hasn't been much of a male population in the island.
So
You
they
guys
left.
see the raptor collapse.
Wait, so they left because they wanted to get busy.
Yeah. I mean, we asked
Insight
nicely, and
check.
so far nobody's ever said no.
Can I insight
uh, Fred beat you to it. Fred can roll again with advantage if she wants.
Sure.
Go for
want.
it.
Great. It's fine.
No. Yeah, she seems to be telling the truth. She doesn't seem to be the most confident liar, regardless.
This is not what I wanted to hear immediately after seeing my sisters again.
I had a
Those your
feeling.
sisters?
I kind of want to slap One-Eyed Pete for not responding to us and wasting our time. But on the other hand, I kind of want to thank him for not describing why they left.
Dahlia is going to, after collapsing on the ground and pulling his little wingy arms up over his face again, shift back into Dahlia.
Oh.
Huh? Star?
The two tabaxi like sort of tilt their heads curiously. And it takes them like a moment longer. Friend? They say in unison.
Fred just grins and is gonna run over to them.
Yeah. There's an awesome, massive cat hug in the middle of the war band, which seems very confused.
At least we're not
Your
playing
sisters are
friends with
warband
each
leaders?
I knew you escaped.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe you're alive.
through force of will.
What?
Yeah.
They seem like tough jungle warriors, but now they're like both like in tears. It's like
Aw.
refusing to ever let go of friend again.
They're probably like friend is tall. They're probably taller because they've had a better life than friend has. So friend looks little.
Aw.
Oh, you've been in hiding this whole time?
Yeah, we've been doing a few strikes back against the Valuans, but it's been tough.
What of the rest of our clan? Our parents?
We haven't seen them.
None?
They both shake their heads.
Well, at least you are still here.
Anybody else doing anything aside from face palming like they've never face palmed before?
Gloria's gonna go to the crew, if that's all right, and she's going to scold them for
I love
an extended
that-
amount of time.
Would you like to roll intimidation?
Ooh, Gorm will help with that. Advantage.
Sure. Do.
Oh no!
Where the heck is that? Oh, there it is. Not very good. But she's
Damn it.
just saying like, if you wanted to leave, you should have just said something and not led us on this wild goose chase.
We were gonna leave a note, but like nobody wanted to write. We're gonna leave and bang cat girls, man. Like that's embarrassing.
I
Can-
would have understood. I would have
Can-
understood.
Can Dahlia hear them?
I wanted
Yes,
to bang a cat
yes,
guy,
there's some
okay?
yell.
Dahlia gets up and he is storming this way. Which one is
One-eyed Pete.
One-Eyed Pete or
I'll put a
Dinky or-
mark.
Sticky Steve.
Put a
give him-
smell lines mark on Stinky Pete.
He comes over and like grabs the front of his shirt and like yanks him and goes, I tracked you by your bed sheets. Common courtesy says to leave a note.
he's this big tough pirate guy, but when you say that, like he looks all embarrassed. I have a condition.
I don't care. Unless that condition is a broken hand, you read a note. Write a note.
Mev Major Illusions the words family reunion above the Ixness demons and friends in like 3D and colorful letters.
So
On
it's
behalf of the Bone Bebe officers, we would like to thank you for your time on the ship. Please accept this 1 bar of soap as a thank you for your service. Please, for the sake of your new friends, share it among yourselves.
I hope that you're happy.
So it looks as though you are starting a new clan.
Oh yeah, we've been recruiting ocean crossers from all over.
This is wonderful. A peaceful union.
The one sister like nudges the other. Well, nothing peaceful about it, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah.
And so Friend was subjected to their sisters talking about all the guys they're going to bang.
Friend loses
can
the
never
ability
return to
to
the
hear.
I don't get.
Friend's ears just go flat against their head.
And he turns to Mem and he's like, I wish you would have just not given me that moment.
Gorm whispers to Friend, please inform your sisters to avoid the one named Stinky Pete.
Friend
Stinky
points out
Steve.
Pete.
Fliss is just there with like 1,000-yard stare. Like,
Yeah, you and me both.
she's, She's been through the shit. She's been...
Flissa,
Oh
are you
no,
okay?
that's
Have you
on
stopped
her
working?
shoulder, too.
Anyone who's keeping a journal, just go ahead and leave this part out.
Castalia feverishly writing in the background.
Just leave the page in, but scribble it out so everyone knows something happened.
I'll
Are-
just draw a tasteful
It
line
was
through
just
it.
too horrible.
Are you letting the crew leave?
I mean,
How hampered are we without a full crew?
You're above skeleton crew, so you still have like you wouldn't be taking any major penalties. It'd just be like a lot of people running like double shifts.
Could we possibly try to get anyone from the village to join as new people?
Their
Like-
friend was just gonna ask, I do not wish to diminish your numbers, but if you know of any of our people who would wish to see the world. And
We
even
have
if they-
openings.
yeah, so did
I'm assuming you guys are talking in Ixatakan.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The sorry. She looks. They like the twins look back and forth between each other. And like, I think we could find a few people, but I don't know if they'd be much help on your ship.
It is not so hard to learn their ways.
On the job training.
Advancement opportunities.
Besides, the crewmen that you selected are adequate for your purposes, I'm sure, but they were not by any means skilled or esteemed members aboard our vessel.
I think they can
So if
hear
anyone
you.
told you that they were the first
Captain.
mate,
This definitely does sound like Donkey Kong music.
It does. I'm just listening
It's
to
the
it thinking
whistles.
it's Donkey Kong 64. It's like it's all of the hoots, and then it's
The whistles.
yeah. There's something else about it. Just the general thing screams Donkey Kong 64 in my brain.
And as this conversation's happening, Adversity gets poked in the back with the butt end of a spear. And Zula's there. She just kind of like calls out, "So is this one taken or?"
He's mine, but we can share.
Oh.
You see Dahlia go an entirely new shade of red. And he just butt scooches away.
Adversity just shrugs. I'm like,
Besides, you're really cute too.
Everybody leaves.
Grandma, what does this mean?
What?
What does that
Which-
mean?
Which thing?
Which thing?
I don't know.
Dahlia's
there's a
muttering
character
something in
who-
Elvish over there.
Any of the things. I'm so lost.
So much is happening so fast.
I know, Jesus Christ.
Mev has like her arms slinged around Addie and is on his like leaning off his back.
Kind of
Like,
uncomfortable.
Various members of these Tabaxi tribes are like trying to offer you things in exchange for adversity.
I think I should leave.
okay, what's your offer?
No.
Dahlia curls up with his hands over his head and just starts saying something in a really, like, completely different language that he would normally speak in.
Is your den far from here? Could you? I do not know if you saw my message. I must go again soon. Now, actually. But I do intend to return. I would hope that I could find you then.
They explain ways they can be contacted more directly next time.
Friend just like listens intently, nodding very quickly.
P.O. Box 159 at Ixatakan Resistance Camp.
I thought you were gonna say Toluca Lake.
Oh god.
Because that's almost the right P.O. box for America's Funny Home Videos.
You're right, I think.
I watched that way too much when I was a kid.
I regret the reunion is only going to be so brief. But here, friend is gonna take off their the jade necklace that we took into the Dark Rift. And it's like just this little thin disc of jade, right?
Yeah.
Can I like break it into 3?
Yes.
I will do that, and I will hand them each one. If I had known I would find you, I would have taken the time to make these properly, but I'm sure you are crafty enough to fashion them yourselves.
They eagerly take their piece, like they understand the significance of it. You get the feeling it's going to be a while before they stop hugging you, but
Yeah, friend is just like they're just. Yep, I'm just gonna stand here for.
we just end the scene on Dahlia like rocking back and forth and muttering something in some unholy language.
It's not unholy, it's just very guttural.
Friend will just pick up their feet and hang there between the two of them for as long as they want.
Dahlia, it'll be okay. Here, eat some rocks. It's good for your stomach.
You get like you've seen him turn into other creatures. You could assume you're being stared down by a grizzly bear when he peeks up over his arms at you.
Well, now I don't know what to do.
And at some point, Fred is like, "Ooh, wait! Before I go, look what I can do!" And turns into Big Friend. Boop.
There's a row of like polite applause from the tribesmen around, like, "Oh wow, like cool, you could actually managed it." But yeah, we'll end that scene there before it gets even more awkward.
Oh, I was gonna say once we actually left, Dahlia would stop to speak to them in Druidic and say that Friend speaks very highly of them, and that he's glad that you guys found each other, and then follows everybody else because he can speak that language with everybody else.
As a bear?
No, he just gave you like.
Ah, damn it.
Have you ever stared at someone and like felt the like tangible anger by being within their presence? Because that's what that was. It was a joke about bear face because that's one of my things.
Gorm only offered Dahlia some fruity pebbles.
Are we at
Can we
breakfast?
clear up more of the map, or do we like not know the Dark Rift very well still?
You don't know the Dark Rift very well.
Yeah.
Like you went through part of it, but it's basically as big as the equator, eventually.
Ow.
Friend promises to return.
You know,
How many? So we lost 20. How many are we able to get to come with us?
I will. First question I'm interested in is what do you tell the rest of the crew?
Not what happened, probably.
Someone will have to stop Friend from doing exactly that.
Friend, we don't want to lose more of the crew, so we're just gonna kind of downplay what happened a little bit. We won't lie. We'll just not totally make it so that the entire crew wants to leave.
Well, can we say that it was a desertion without? Would that be better than the truth of exactly what it was?
I mean-
technically, it was a desertion.
I mean, we can also say, they decided to leave with our blessing to help the Ixatakans rebuild.
That seems bullshit.
Also true. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty bullshit, but it's also exactly what's happening.
but they wouldn't buy that.
Do we really think that there's a significantly high proportion of monster fuckers left on our crew?
We'll t-
after all these guys
We'll tell
A significant
San- we'll
portion
tell
of
Sanvi
furries.
the truth so that because
Yeah.
she's an officer, obviously.
Oh, okay, yeah, that
Let's just tell.
We could just
there's
come back with a 1,000-yard stare and then just say, you don't want to know.
that'll drop our morale.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll,
that will.
True.
we'll start off by telling Sanvi exactly what happened in a quiet manner,
That's right. Unless
Yep,
Sanvi's
yep,
into
yep,
women,
yeah.
we're good.
and see what she says.
Sanvi begins laughing uncontrollably.
Okay.
You have never seen her this entertained before.
So for obvious reasons, we would like you to help us just not get the entire crew to leave. Sound good?
I don't even know where to start. she's just giggling uncontrollably.
I fear this is going to bring down morale if she just starts bursting into laughter whenever everyone asks her where the others went.
No, she's getting control again. She's
Okay.
coming back.
It is really funny from an outside perspective.
Miss Sanvi, you know your men. Would you consider there to be any others who had have such persuasions left among those who remain?
She kind of thinks on that. It's like, yeah, I'm sure there's at least a handful that's entirely okay with spending the rest of their days in a tropical paradise banging cat girls and green women.
What?
Are any of them named Kirk?
Kirk's already gone. He's in the first
she gets wide-eyed, immediately grabs the telephone, put Kirk in the brig now.
Kirk will bring an army with him.
I guess if they ask, just say that it was an unusual number of deserters that were dissatisfied with their positions here.
They decided
And
that...
tell everyone else on the crew that we're increasing their wages by 10%.
No.
No,
Oh,
you're not the captain.
I just could like, oh shit, that won't be enough. What do we do to reward them for not ditching us to bang cat girls?
These guys saw Gigas for the first time, and they're like, "Yeah, no, we're gone."
All right, cool.
You know, it just occurred to me, what? No, I can't do this in character. It's completely random and off topic. I'm done.
Everyone sees Dahlia just like muttering in that same guttural language as he like goes to the crow's nest and climbs up of it and like sulks in his bedroom.
Wait, are you
type?
speaking primordial?
No,
Okay.
I assume it's
he is
druidic.
speaking Catatonic.
Oh.
Nope.
He's speaking what now?
It's the Germans.
Oh.
Dahlia speaks German?
He speaks Catatonic.
Fantasy German.
That's funny.
He has never said anything in it before.
Oh, so how many people are we able to get to replace the 20 who left? I
Right.
think like
I will
someone,
need
someone said
someone-
like 3.
I'll need someone to go out and make a charisma check.
Can I do the
Could
recruiting?
someone else
Can I
help
do
them with
it?
that?
Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it, Gloria?
Charisma check, and you got a 5, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Can someone help Mev?
I'll sing a song.
Yes, you can do
The recruitment song.
Okay, real quick, let's hash out a recruitment song.
No, we'll write it after.
This is how we get kicked
We'll
out.
wing it. We'll wing it. We'll wing it.
Serve on board the Bombay Bay. You want to sign up today? Yeah.
Oh, wait, I
That's
have a
pretty good.
violin. Well,
Can I?
No.
Can I try and draw people in with one of my class features?
You're gonna enchant them to join our crew?
It's like a minute-long charm, I think. I don't remember.
is this kidnapping?
No, it doesn't work in the way I want it to. Of them just paying more attention to us and maybe being a little more infatuated.
No,
No.
just go
You
out.
show
and
off
give me
a
like a
little
yeah.
base charisma check with advantage. It's not even like a very high DC. It's like DC 13.
Oh god.
I didn't need the advantage, but holy shit. That's what
Yeah,
the
there seems to be a decent chunk of Tabaxi locals that want to go out and see the wider world.
I've been wanting to diversify the crew forever. This is great.
We got lots of good grub, we've got fish for days, and we have awesome adventures and adrenaline pumping action.
By grub, do you mean insects?
Wait, what did you say?
By grubs, do you mean insects?
No, actual different food. Lots of really tasty food. I don't know if people here like insects. And I
Fred
don't think
immediately begins giving them a tour of the ship. And this is the princess that we rescued from the island across the sea.
Ah, a little disposable camera flashes.
Wow.
And this is the room where a woman of first mate adversity, same race, performed dark rituals to an unknown deity.
Oh.
it's like a tour group.
And this is one of our two giant mechanical lobsters.
I'm
And this
Just-
is Roger Dodger, our resident accordionist.
so we've all seen Muppet Treasure Island, right?
Oh, no.
Yes.
I'm just imagining the rat tour group now.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
We really gotta do a movie night now.
I do love me some Muppet Treasure Island.
This is
good.
our chef Etienne. For reasons I am unaware of, he has banned the making of cakes in his kitchen.
French profanity. But coming along with the Tabaxi as well are Doc and Maria.
Hey.
Wow, you guys upgraded your ship.
Yeah.
Wow.
We escaped from that one place. We blew a hole in the gate with this, and it's been ours ever since.
Ha!
Did we ever have an update on the hole? Is it still there?
I don't think you've been updated on the whole, no. But it's probably been repaired after this many months.
Dang it.
Oh god.
I'm happy. I swear I never set foot on a Valoran battleship again. These things are terrible.
We tried to make it not so terrible.
But he heads down to sickbay.
Perfect for him.
And this is the room where we keep the crystals of infinite power.
There are guards outside that door.
Mev comes racing towards Doc and Maria. Maria, we have cat people!
Small squee.
I would like to leave a string on the floor and then pull it every so often whenever there's a cat person nearby.
You're up in the crow's nest?
Yeah.
With Dahlia.
Usually
Sulking
you
in the
attach a dollar
corner.
to it.
This is only a little racist.
At least I don't have a laser pointer.
Again, like you hear Sanvi's voice on the intercom. Attention all crew, balls of yarn are to be stowed immediately. Balls of yarn stowed immediately.
We have an intercom?
Yeah, we have a phone.
No, you have telephones, you don't actually have an intercom.
Ah, damn it.
Mev invites Maria to come to the officers' quarters at any time, and they'll just do like makeup and hair and everything.
Is it funny that when I was first making Addie, I was still wondering if I was gonna do like the pet mouse thing from the urchin background or not, and I decided not to in the long run, but like I think about it and I think about all these defects. Oh my god, I wonder how bad
no.
that would have been.
It's never too late to make a friend.
I think I have to start another language school.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, they at least all speak common.
Oh, okay.
It's like someone speaks to you and you don't know what they're saying, and you're like, yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Did Mev let at least Gloria know about how Maria talks now?
Oh,
Did that-
actually,
How-
I don't think Mev has because no one asked. So she assumed everyone didn't care. No one's asked how Maria's been, so she just hasn't answered anything.
Oh my god, you don't know me at all.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Mev would just like pop up to Gloria and say, "Yo, this happens."
That's fine. I'll find out on the trip, and maybe I'll have a private chat with her next week.
Yeah. Addie probably was just like, oh, you talk now. That's good.
Cause like we
It'd
got
be
caught
weird
up.
if you still weren't.
He probably doesn't care.
Yeah,
He
just
kind of
like,
knows how that feels.
like as if to approach it with absolutely zero tact.
But yeah, their ship is loaded. The Tabaxi crew are as familiar as they can be. Pity the poor guy who gets Stinky Steve's caught, but
Maybe we should just burn that.
I agree. For the sake of us all.
Maybe once we're out to sea, I feel bad for what it might do to the air here.
you make the cot walk the plank.
Our first plate walk.
The crew cheers excitedly at the sight.
We throw it into the ocean and just fish start boiling up to the surface.
Somewhere in the bowels of the engine room, Guppy goes, "No!"
It's that shot of underwater where like the Kraken is just about to wrap tentacles around the ship, and then the cot lands in front of it, and just
like a kicked puppy.
Looney Tunes. How many more references can we make tonight?
it's the
All of
reference
them.
episode.
I'm not
but yeah.
angry. I just said that very loudly.
What's our next destination?
Yes.
I was thinking Cortagata, and I was looking at it, and like, we'd be going right past Fort Halifax if we were going to Ammonester, so I guess we should stop at Fort Halifax first, because we were thinking we might pick up money there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
we
gonna
can
wanna
out our
check out-
people.
We're gonna want to check how all the fortifications are coming.
Okay. So that will be our first stop.
Does
I think-
Maria come to visit Mev in the officer quarters at all?
After a few days at sea, like she's mostly just very shy in the new area and just hiding under a bed in sickbay. But then, like, slowly she starts working her way out and around.
If Gloria ever asks how Maria's doing, she definitely does mention to like Mev. She definitely does mention that she spoke a word for the first time. I can say that much.
All right. That's good to know.
I'm totally not bopping my head to the travel music.
Just get everything ready here. Okay, I'm not going to bother with that. You rolled a random encounter at sea, and it was a really kind of silly one, so I'm going to skip it for now.
Okay.
I think we haven't enough silly.
Was it profitable though?
You'll find out. But on February 7th, you finally arrive back at Fort Halifax. Which means you guys have successfully circumnavigated the globe.
Do we
Do we
get a
get
prize?
Amusement?
Yes, you all right now, just the characters you're using, no backups, get a +1 ability score.
Wow.
Oh,
What?
Oh, nice.
That's just these characters. If you do a back, it doesn't count to your backups, doesn't count to any future characters.
So like when you say
Shit.
+1, you just mean like bump up the base stat, the 1 through 20 stat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't have any odd
just rounded
numbers.
up all my ability
Yeah, me
scores.
You
On
know
the
what?
last level up.
You know, Dahlia's not gonna have a negative strength score anymore, guys.
Yeah, same.
He's had a 9 this whole game. He finally has a 10.
Same.
I don't have anything
He's-
that'll bump it up to even.
Slightly harder to push over now.
we're never gonna reach level 16, probably. That's my next time I get a thing. Oh, I wasn't even gonna take a feat that gives an ability score increase at that level. Shit! What do?
And if somebody could
Mm.
subtract the crew pay from the ship funds.
I got it.
Did we level up last session? No, right?
Yeah.
You leveled up between sessions, but yeah.
oh,
like, that
well,
was-
yeah. It was like
Last session was the first session where you had these abilities.
Okay. I just realized I never adjusted my health. I just realized I never adjusted my health correctly. Oh, I'll just do my health because my constitution is a 13.
What do we get under the silver moon again?
Oh yes, -2 to your constitution, everybody, and then +2 to charisma.
Yeah, boy.
Awesome. That's a +20 game thing.
Hell yeah, +8, +22.
Damn.
Wait, +22? Fuck, I meant 22. +6.
We know what you mean.
So, if I up my Constitution score to the next even number, is that just add my current level to my health?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So that's... We're level 12. Yeah.
Do hit points work retroactively like that?
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hush my mouth.
Whenever you bump a Constitution, it's for every single level you've ever gotten.
Yeah, I've done all my characters wrong in all my games up until I learned that like a month ago.
Oh.
This game automatically adjusts that, right?
No.
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 No. Yep.
Ah, crap.
Because we roll our own... Because we roll our own hit points.
I thought like when I modified my Constitution in another game, I saw my health point maximum change, but maybe I didn't.
Experiment right now.
Alright.
It doesn't do it for me.
Yeah,
Alright.
then no, then I just made that up.
Ship sheet updated. We have over 25,000 gold still, and a glowing
Hey.
red jewel. And if we wanted to get upgrades while we were here, we could probably afford some.
Mev now has 110 hit points.
What's our next? We had some really expensive add-ons for the ship that we decided not to do before, right?
Yeah.
Those are in Amnestor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're headed there whenever we.
What
get
were they though? I was just curious.
There's like a 10,000 gold gun upgrade. There we go.
big friend.
Ooh. I like the telegraph. Then our fortress could message us an SOS.
Yeah.
And we could give that oh, the specialist would be that old lady. It would
We're
finally
all
be
gonna
canon.
die.
Oh my god.
All right. So this
Oh
is
my god.
yeah, totally.
Jeff was ready.
He was.
Oh my
She seems to
god.
show up with the equipment.
That's great.
Oh lordy. Oh yeah, it was the extra firepower that we were.
How much gold do we have right now?
25,000 and a little extra.
We need to. How much pay do they get? Does everyone get?
I
Has it
already
been 2
subtracted
months? Oh, you did. You have? Okay.
This is why X is in control of the ship funds.
Yeah.
X knows all. X does all.
no.
What is this map I'm looking at?
This is the map of Port Halifax. This is the fort that you found that naked guy in earlier.
I'm
Naked guy.
Oh man.
Remember Talon
Is
had
he
two
back?
naked guys?
Is this a different map of it though? Cause like
It's a different. Like this is zoomed out so that you could see like, because you could basically build your own settlement here.
okay.
So this is more like a city
Oh,
map than
right.
just the fort.
I was
Hmm.
worried that the fort was destroyed because it's very small.
How's our team doing here?
In the time that you were gone, they've managed to finish the fort repairs and the trading post. There's a few small
Nope.
settlements built up around.
No problems?
Nope,
Oh, sweet.
not yet anyway.
I'm sure it takes a bit to get it started.
I mean, yeah, we're able to capture the fort with the cannons and powder intact, so they nothing's been foolish enough to try to raid it yet.
Yeah.
So hypothetically, if we wanted to install a telegraph system here, would we have to buy it in Amnestor and then bring it back?
Yes.
Oof. Oh well. I guess we could
I
have
mean-
it shipped.
I mean, if anything, we could just make a small detour and get it
Yeah.
done. It's
I
literally
really
right
like-
there.
Whatever's easiest. I personally just like the idea of the telegraph, making it useful in canon. It's hilarious to me. I love that it's happened. And now I need now I need to justify it.
So the trading post has been operational. Do we have any funds from that? Oh God.
Also, new gazetteer is up.
Never mind. I'm gonna take a while and read this.
Excuse me? What the fuck?
Man. Huh?
What?
Who's pretending to be my captain now?
Again?
Ma'am?
Everyone turns and looks at Math.
Okay,
Well,
I
what do
did
you have
that
to
once.
say?
I did that once, and I've been with you guys for this entire time, and I don't have long distance teleportation spells. Otherwise, I would have totally done that.
Say
'Cause that's
something only the real Mev would say.
That is
Uh,
something only the real Mev would say.
Eversea has a big dick.
Talia jumps off the ship and swims away.
Jesus.
Adversity, can you confirm this?
Talia swims back to Yapatoma all by herself.
I mean,
Talia's left the party.
Talia
Okay, you know what? We believe you.
just says, "We all need Jesus," and walks the plank.
Help me catch Dahlia.
Oh god.
No, I don't want to be on the same
do-
ship as her.
What do you think, Captain?
I'm reading the news.
That's so in
Don't touch
character
me,
too.
I
Just,
got my paper.
just like have the paper up in front of her, staring at it vehemently as everyone's having shenanigans around.
The Volans are operating in Cortagata?
Well, they were the last time we were there too. We killed the person.
Shit, that's right. Commonwealth was a big danger to them, so they're going to be fighting us and trying to get rid of it.
Strange vessels. Oh. Those are fucking Velez's people. Time for the whale navy.
Oh, last one.
I was just thinking, the whales have echolocation. Could they track down a submarine?
They don't look good.
Do we have sonar?
No.
I thought sonar was like enough to hurt them though.
Yeah, so they could be like, hey, that's a weird noise coming from not a whale.
Hey, that hurts. Ow, my
it?
head. Fuck.
Is-
Isn't that last one basically the plot of Jurassic Park 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We're getting a lot of Jurassic Park today. I love it.
We went to
went
Dinoland.
to the fucking I'm like, of course we're doing a bunch of Jurassic Park references. Dinosaurs. Also,
Does
I've been
this-
playing the Isle all day.
Because we got to stop off at Nixataka, could I add those 2 sheets that I sent you last time to my list of creatures?
Please.
Yay! I have new shapes.
Yay! I think I know which ones.
Eee.
Yee.
Brontosaurus.
I can turn someone into a T-Rex. I can't turn into a T-Rex, but I can turn someone into one.
Me.
No.
Aw.
I'm giving you a couple more blank sheets just in case.
I still have 3 for the last time.
Have some more.
Yay! It can be nowhere near as many as I have for Hex in my game. Oh my god, there's like 30 something sheets for her.
Okay, Gorm, what was your question?
Well, I guess we have a lot of things to do now, and he just is signaling towards the paper. So where do you want to start?
Well, whoever this Captain Slick character is, if they're really seeking to join the Commonwealth, then whenever we go to Almanesser, I guess we could talk to the, what do they call it? The Pirate Council, or I don't remember. We're part of them or something. We can
United
talk to them.
Captains,
Free captains?
maybe?
Yeah,
Free
the free
Yes.
captains. We can talk to them and see if they've heard anything about that.
What do you intend to do about it?
Well, they don't sound like they're doing super bad things right now.
But it could be someone who's trying to manipulate the masses.
I'm most curious whether the golden run they have is actually the golden run, because it was last left in the capital of Valois, I believe.
Oh, fuck.
So
Yeah.
if
Do
that's
they
really
have our fucking cats?
It's just the cats dressed up like Slick trying to make their way to
It's
the
3
mall.
cats in a trench coat! Then, if we were to observe the ship, would it being the same vessel raise your suspicions about the sincerity of this Slick?
I would have to think that they were Valoan at the very least, and that would become questionable, like how they would have had access to it and got it out in the first place, and it makes what they're doing suspect. I think at that point, possibly it could still be, you know, some kind of intrigue going on, but we will have to find out.
Is that place like a viable stop off on the way to the Purple Continent? Wherever that report happened.
Lanzhou.
Yeah, I know we were thinking of like supplying in the Jade Empire somewhere. So
Maybe we'll probably have to make a circle around before we head down to the Purple Continent.
I'm putting it on my list.
did we get any money from the fort?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I have the note there.
realized
Salvador's
that-
shipments came in.
Hey,
You got 854 gold from that,
okay.
Hey.
and the trading post at the fort only managed to bring in 124.
It's a first
Okay.
time.
Yeah. I'm like, shit, it's better than nothing.
We have 26,000 and change gold.
Hey.
Would we be able to get replacement cannons here for cheaper than we would elsewhere, since like we own the joint?
No, it does not have facilities like that yet.
Oh, okay.
Where's that sheet? That's a good question.
Oh my god, did you give us like a city building sheep?
Yeah.
Sheep.
Bah.
Bah.
Is that a first?
Remu.
No.
Remu.
What the hell is that? Wait, I didn't see that.
What's a
Readout?
readout?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Wait, what'd you call it?
Redoubt?
I don't know. That wasn't what I was doing.
I think they're looking at something else, dude. I got that it was from
Oh.
Babe.
Oh no, we're looking at the Halifax improvements.
Would all of these things like help us get more money or
Some of them are just luxury items.
yeah.
Deep Sea Docks be more money. Guildhall more money.
I was
Noble
thinking,
Estate, that's just if you guys want to have like a really fancy hangout.
I was thinking a guild hall could be cool.
A
We have-
guild could
What's a
actually be
readout? I've
pretty
only seen that word in
important.
Skyrim.
It is like a really, really big fortress.
Oh.
Oh.
So if your fort is like if your fort could theoretically be attacked and fall, but a redoubt, like
I don't know if how many years is 1,200 days?
That's like
That's
3
two.
Under
years.
4.
It's like 2 years, or no?
No, that's like
it's like
This
4
is like
years.
4 years.
Near 4 years.
Yeah, I don't.
We can say that we got it in the end, though, when we're epiloguing.
Finally.
Like if we pay the 500 GP now, 500,000 GP now, then we say we got
Yeah,
it at the end
Yeah,
in the
no.
epilogue. Yeah. We also don't have that.
the
This is
guild
the
hall
sort
could
of
be-
thing the developers leave in the game just in case someone figures out how to duplicate money. Like the thing you're not supposed to be like the 9999 polka dollar bicycle.
ha.
Is there a coupon for the redoubt?
You can get one on the cheap,
Oh,
pre-made
I
from
see.
IKEA.
Can we just tell Talon to land Tower Circle there? and put some readout?
I mean, the Tower Circle does
Yeah.
have like a floating castle that they don't know where to put it.
Wait,
I
still?
thought it was
I
that they-
that was
I
God.
thought it was that they couldn't lock it into a place.
I think this one is different from the one Talon is on.
Oh.
Oh, redoubt, a temporary or supplementary fortification, typically square or I don't know how the fuck to say that, and without flanking defenses.
So I don't feel very strongly about adding any
Polygonal.
more improvements to this place, but if other people feel strongly, a guild hall, I would probably say maybe, but I don't really want to do any of this. But what does other people think?
This is
I
just
think-
like a little optional side activity if you guys want to do something with it or
Yeah,
not.
the deep sea docks might be worth getting, although that might make us a bigger target.
What
I
would
think that we should look at ship upgrades first.
Same.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
potential like benefits do these give us? Because that's not really listed.
Most of this will just be a higher roll when I roll money for you guys. Like the Deep Sea
Okay.
Docks, that'll be more money. Guildhall, more money. Noble Estate, I'll pick like a really fancy map that you guys can be hang out in the extra place.
We make
Temple-
we make the entire island a boat.
Temple has intangible benefits. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Redoubt
So-
basically makes your island immune from attack.
Jeff, you said that Salvador's shipments came in. Does that mean we saw Salvador, or was it just like there
No,
was
he
so
just
much
he
left
left
for us?
he left the money in there's a word for it, Nancy.
All right.
He left you a big
Alright.
pile of money by the front door.
No.
In the coffers?
For comparison, here's the ship upgrade map.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I think we came here for money. I don't think we wanted anything else. So Amanesser,
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Wait, did we get all but 2 of the ship upgrades? Really?
yeah.
Yeah, you guys binged.
Crazy.
But we can install extra firepower multiple times.
Oh.
No, extra
Right.
firepower covers all the heavy guns on the ship.
Ah, damn.
Do you want to just get those 2 other things and call it a day for that? I don't think we even really need to talk about it. We've got more than enough for both of those things.
That is indeed
Maybe
what I
that-
wanted
maybe-
to do.
All right, I'm just gonna take the money off.
How many
Make
days
it
will it take for those
so.
to be installed?
That's a good question.
Damn it, I screwed up the map. Hang on one sec. Why were you on the token there?
There's probably some other crazy thing happening in Amaneser right now. All
You're
right,
right, the entire city is painted pink. You're not sure why, and nobody's asking questions.
Is it from the red light of the tower?
Good question.
No, not really. I'm
We
just
have
being a-
16,000 gold left. If we get both of those upgrades.
Now we're back to being more frugal.
Yeah.
It'll take like a day to get there. It'll take another 2 days to get that installed.
Sounds good.
Well, shore leave, I guess. Right.
Friend
Did-
will give the Tabaxi the tour of Amaneser. And this is the wizard that very much dislikes most of our crew.
What were you gonna say, Gloria?
Did Doc and Maria get off here?
Okay, That's an excellent question. I gotta interrupt you real quick before I forget it again. 10 gold to Doc, and
Oh.
then 26 gold for just wear and tear on the ship.
Wait. Oh, okay. Never mind.
So
I was
36
confused
total.
because I thought you said 10 gold to Doc. I'm like, why are we paying Doc when we're giving him passage?
Oh.
Yeah, that confused me too for a moment. Not gonna lie.
And then
I'll pay
then you meant Doc with a K at the end. I speak English, guys.
No,
Doc-
because I was trying to figure it out too, and I didn't understand it until you explained it.
Yeah, it helped. Did my goal all along.
I thought we were paying him because he was such a good doctor. I didn't think twice about it.
You can hire him if you'd like.
Wait, we can hire him to just be on the ship?
If
Yeah,
we
he's-
hire
he could
him,
be the
we
ship's
get another
doctor.
cat.
Oh.
We have a bunch of crew members that are cats.
Does he count as like a specialist for medical?
More cats.
Yeah.
More cats.
It
More
would
cats.
add one specialist to the crew.
All
Does-
right, draw your job out of this hat. Hopefully, you'll get doctor.
Ha!
Does he want to be part of our crew? Seems like he likes traveling like to different places.
I'm between jobs for now. If you guys want to put up with me, I'd love to be here.
Does he, out of character, add anything to this ship? Like to the is the crew happy about a doctor being on board?
A lot of them had embarrassing questions that they needed to ask someone.
Okay, I know not everybody feels this way. I would like Doc to be on our crew
Same.
and have
And
a sweet child around.
I would like the
It might
cat.
be a good idea.
Do we have Marco?
Marco can have a
Get
friend.
ship cat.
yeah, I was like,
I think it'd be a good idea.
Saw Marco. I saw Marco
I had
on the ship, and I
offered
was like,
to
oh my
cure the
God.
diseases of our crew, but for some reason, they're not very comfortable talking to me. Can't imagine why.
Gloria will tell Doc that one of our next big goals is going to the purple continent. So, like, just so you know, that's where we're going soon. If that changes things.
You guys are gonna need my help more than ever then. Hypothermia
Okay.
is best.
Okay.
And I will figure out what his rate of pay is and add it to the ship sheet when I get a chance.
Hey, wild question. I don't suppose any of those Tabaxi are like navigators.
No.
Okay.
I swear we had more business with the magic guy.
Dahlia will not be joining in on that endeavor.
I did have a request I wanted to ask him. It might be too expensive, but I was going to ask him about whether or not he could arcane lock things for us if we face.
I can perform such a task for 150 gold.
Each
Can
or
you
total?
do it? Can you do it twice? For 300?
This is acceptable.
Oh, okay. Do you mind coming to our ship?
If I must.
There's like a dozen Tabaxi in his store batting around various things.
I bet friends like room is like the hangout spot for all the Tabaxi.
they just all sleep in one big pile.
Yep.
I'm just imagining this guy walking across town on business. It's like Jafar out for a walk.
Yeah. That's the best image.
This guy must hate us so much.
He does. He really does.
I think he's neutral to Gorm.
I don't know how he feels about Dahlia. Dahlia has asked for one thing.
I don't think he's met Friend until Friend just walked a dozen Tabaxi into a store.
So
I hate you, but I love your money.
Yeah. Gloria shows him the door and the chest that we need arcane locked. And remind me, guys, we need to decide now who can open the locks, yes?
Yeah.
Maybe just
Yeah,
the
probably.
officers?
That
Well-
seems like so many people still.
That's a lot of people. Yeah.
Dahlia doesn't need to get into them. You can leave Dahlia off the list.
Yeah, Friend doesn't need to get into them. Friend would advocate though for the fewest possible people. Friend would be happy with just Gloria.
I'm not comfortable with just one person.
Well, it's always gonna be a person and the Mad Wizard Zheng Fei.
Felissa doesn't say anything, but she's just in the back looking more depressed that she's getting passed over.
Gorm would like access.
I was gonna suggest Gorm because he had access prior. So,
No objection to that.
also, is there really anyone here anymore that is going to object to Felissa being on at least the door or something?
I don't object to her being on the door.
I don't object to her
Yes.
having it.
The door is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, like I
It's
feel
not that
like
we don't
everyone-
trust you in the room, we just don't trust you with the horror.
That
I don't really
So-
care. I'm good with anything.
So that's Flissa, Gorm. Did you guys want
Just-
Gloria on the door?
I
Just
think
for-
Gloria should have both.
every access.
Okay,
Is-
just for
Yeah.
simplicity's sake, I'm gonna get you guys. It's the same list for the door and the chest.
yeah,
We're gonna
Okay.
struggle to remember even one of these, much less both.
that makes sense.
Okay. That's fair.
Gloria
Just
should
let Flissa
definitely
have
Gloria and
access to
Flissa.
both.
I'm
So
good
just
with
those three.
I'm good with those three.
So Flissa,
Um,
Gloria, Gorm.
And Gorm.
I said Gorm.
Well,
I didn't add it to the list.
Oh, I had my alchemy stuff in there. That's okay.
Are we aware of like how great his spell was? Like I know there's like levels.
I think
It's gonna be
Mm.
300 gold for both doors if you want to do like the basic arcane lock casting. If you want something like higher, like if you want like him to up the level of the spell, that's gonna cost you more.
What is the basic?
300
But what is the basic level of that
Second
spell?
Oh. second level,
Uh,
and it's basically gonna be like an extra 200 gold per level.
What does putting it up a level get us? How much? How much?
It is harder to dispel. Like it adds like the level of the
yeah,
spell
just
is added.
the spell.
Yeah.
I am good with any number. You just tell me the cost and I'll subtract it.
So 300, 500.
Is there any way we could get a decoy mimic chest?
I'm not made out of mimics.
So
What about the things in your store?
I was gonna say.
None of them are mimics.
Could you
Inside check.
acquire a mimic?
not even one. Oh.
Slacking.
3. So a 5th level arcane lock would be 900 gold total.
Ooh.
For both, it would be 900.
Oh, that's just one. God damn.
Yeah, it was only
No, that's all in total. That's the total
Oh.
cost for doing everything.
Oh. Okay. Is that what we want?
Sounds good to me. Out of character. Dahlia has no preference in character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that one.
900.
Yeah.
All right. Done.
All right.
I can't remember what I wanted the magic guy for, but I did think of something else I need to do in Amenacer.
Mhm.
I was probably gonna call the session pretty soon, so you can just
Hmm.
shoot me a direct message, and I swear I'll pay attention to them this week. Oy vey.
It's okay.
Yeah, for some reason I thought like Castelia and him had business here because I seem to remember saying when that happens he's going to say he's a separate customer again. We might have just been joking, like Castelia's gonna hawk the love potion again or something.
I think that's exactly what it was.
Sounds right.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're gonna go check
but we-
letters at the Manticore next time.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that now.
Oh, and we can buy them a telegraph too.
Ha!
We have to
There already
teach them how
there
to
already
use it.
is a telegraph station in Amenesser. You can just
Yeah.
like have the messages relayed to them and delivered.
Oh, cool.
We still also have the sending stone that goes directly to Amali.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. That's a thing.
Totally
Mhm.
forgot.
But otherwise,
can she? What's her name? Packard. Can Packard use sending stones too?
Sweetheart, I do telephones and only telephones.
I understand and respect that. Do you have someone else who does rocks?
She just glares at you while pulling out a cigarette.
She just has an infinite supply of those.
I've been counting.
It's like we're in the middle of a fucking dark rift and she just pulls out a cigarette like, where the fuck did you get that?
I made a Faustian pact with an infernal decades ago for a never-ending supply of cigarettes.
It's the naked guy.
Has anyone ever actually seen her sleep?
She's always just kind of around.
It's one
So
of
we
those.
check mail.
You know what? I don't have anything interesting in the mail. We'll probably do the mail at the start of the next session, just in case I think of something kind of neat we can do between. But I don't have anything for you guys right now.
Yeah.
My headphones are dying and I don't know where the cord is.
We'll probably call the session here in the meantime.
Okie dokie.
Woo.
Because if we're
Good.
continuing, I have to go find it.
I'm
So
gonna.
half. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Hmm?
I was gonna say half our crew is repopulating.
Not half, 20%.
20%.
Do we need more crew
Yeah.
still? Do we need more
Nope.
crew still over here?
I feel
Okay.
I feel bad about introducing the characters that we described to the gene pool there.
Well,
we were not
maybe
complimentary.
some of them are better than we expect. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, we there were at least 20 people. We didn't mention like Handsome Jack. Wait, no, not that one.
No.
Above average
God damn it.
intelligence, Bill.
3 brain cells, Barry.
Sweetheart Sam. Yeah.
All teeth Adam.
Waiting until marriage, Steven.
Suddenly, our crew was apparently populated by, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
Say it.
Probably
No.
for the best. We'll wait till the
I can-
recording.
I can-
at
okay.
least.
I will wait for the
I'm so-
recording to end, and then I will say it.
In that case, the recording is
Good
ended.
night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Erica, go to bed.